Well, welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about the value of having a plan. You know, we're in between two series right now. Just finished up the 7 things that a leader should never say and getting ready to walk into a new book. Can't tell you which one it is yet, but we're getting ready to walk into a book that changed my life, and we're going to go through it just like we did with the 21 Days of Goals. So I'm excited about that. Tune in tomorrow to see more on that. But today I was sitting with a room full of leaders. I had, I think, right around 18 leaders total today. And one of the things that I've been encouraging every leader that I work with this year to do is to keep a planner. Now, doesn't matter which planner they choose, but the one I recommended to them is a very specific planner that I'm about to tell you, I'm about to show you. I've got mine right here. And I'm not compensated by this company. I only use this because it really fits those that I'm working with right now. So here's the planner that I've recommended that the leaders that I work with this year use. It is the Panda Planner, the Panda Planner. I've used a number of different planners over the years, so many good ones. And for this season, this has truly fit the need and the need of the leaders that I'm working with. And so what I want to do is I want to give you an overview of 3 different sections that can help you set up your week, your month, and even if you use the whole thing, your year. So let's look at the 3 different sections that I use in this planner. The first section, and I love how it's divided up, monthly. Section number 1, monthly. So here's February right here. And it just shows you an overview of the whole month. Now, I don't use this section as much as some people. Basically, what I do here is I just write down all my travel days. They go right in here. So new travel days booked goes right here in this front end section. And then I fill in down here the month goals and reasons why and distractions to avoid. That's the plan part of the month. And then at the end of the month, there's a review part of your month, which highlights your wins, your insights, and how you'll improve. You don't fill that out till the end of your month. Again, I don't use a ton of this, but this might be a place where you want to get your month at a glance. And the next section has a marker page that looks like this. This is our weekly section. And there's 2 main components to your weekly section that I want to show you. The first is the start of your week. We'll call it planning your week. Now, with this one, I think what makes all the difference is if you carve out 20, 30, maybe 45 minutes, one day a week. I like to do Sunday nights, as you've heard me state in other videos. And that's when you're going to plan your week out. Here's an example of that right here. You've got a creative page that starts each week, which you can journal. You can write I've got a to-do list down there. You can write a couple things you've got coming up for the week. And then you've got a planning section over here. So this has the big wins from last week. It's got the things that you'll do to make this week great, split up into personal, work, family and friends, and relationships, what you're looking forward to, habits you're focusing on developing, something new you're going to learn, your passion project, and your top goals. So I go in and I kind of fill this out as the week goes on. This is kind of my thinking space. And then right here is what I fill out on Sundays as I get ready for the week ahead. We can flip because then next you're going to have the week at a glance page, which I'm going to go through in just a second. And then you're back to another one of these. So they alternate. One page that has your setup on it and your creative sheet, and then your week at a glance. Here's the thing. Consistency. Consistently sitting down once a week for that time period and planning out your week is going to go a long way, because then throughout the week, you can be consistent in how you build your schedule out. Now, let me tell you how that routine works for me. Every morning when I get up, I start filling this out. These are just the weeks as they go by. I'm going to bring you up to this week, okay? Up here, each day, you've got 3 things you're grateful for. You've got 2 things you're excited about, 3 things you want to get done today, your schedule, today's wins, and how you'll improve. Okay, that's how each day is set up. So what I do is I get up in the morning, in the first 45 minutes of the morning, first 45 minutes, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to fill out what I'm grateful for. I'm going to fill out what I'm excited about, the 3 top priorities of the day, and I'm going to pull out my digital calendar, my Google Calendar, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in basically the skeleton of my schedule for the day. Then I'm going to shift over and I'm going to do my Bible reading plan for the morning, which is written right down here at the bottom. It's a 1-year plan, so it goes along with the video series on YouTube. So I'm going to write that right down there in the bottom. I'm going to go through my day after that. That was 45 minutes of my morning. I'm now going to go through my day. Tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to fill in this wins from yesterday, improvements from yesterday, and then I'm going to fill again my grateful for, what I'm excited about, my priorities, and outline my schedule. Read, go on with the rest of my day. Get up the next morning. I'm going to then fill in the wins, fill in the improvements, any notes I need to make in the schedule, and I'm going to start the next day all the way over again. So if we go to this week, which you see this is blank right here. If we go to this week, this morning I got up, I wrote down 3 things I'm grateful for, 2 things I'm excited about, my priorities for the day. I wrote out my schedule, and tomorrow morning when I get up, I will write in the improvements, I will write in the wins, I will finish filling out my schedule, and I'll start the next day. It really is about consistency. So important. Consistency. Each morning, my reading, my scheduling, and my coffee. Those are consistent. So I want to encourage you, if you're filling out your planner, be consistent. And here's what I told the group today. I said, what I want you to do is if you miss a day, if you miss 2 days, don't go back and try to go, oh, what did I do on that day at that time? Nope, just take a red pen and put an X right through the day. Put an X through the day. And then if you miss 2 days, put 2 lines through there. Here's the aim, the goal. Over time, you don't want any red in here. You want to start getting days of consistency stacked on top of each other, where you're sitting down and you're doing your planning and you're writing out your days. So I'm going to encourage you to pick up a planner. It doesn't have to be a Panda Planner. This is just the one that I use. And start tracking your time. Start filling it out. Start building consistency. And you can get this on Amazon. I want to thank Jane Dare. She was one of the leaders I was working with today. She passed out some of these divider magnets. Thanks so much, Jane Dare. And then the last thing I'll point you to is in the very back, there is a note section. So I got Post-it notes back here. A lot of scratching out thoughts in this note section. You can use that section however you want. But it's actually pretty simple. It's just your month at a glance, and then your week setups, your week at a glance, and notes in the back. Very, very simple. The point here, stay consistent in your daily plan, and you're going to be amazed at what you get done. So if you want to start planning your week, you got a way to do it. I'll see you tomorrow.